Hey there, everybody. I am Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another concert review. Last night, Saratoga Performing Arts Center in the heat. Yes, it was hot last night. Up in Saratoga, New York, just about 35 minutes north of Albany. Beautiful area of New York up there. I love Saratoga. Saratoga Springs, actually. We had Styx, Kevin Cronin Band, and Don Felder, of course, from the Eagles, doing a lengthy evening of classic music. Really, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The show started early-ish. I think it's 7 o'clock. Not too bad. Pretty good crowd there last night. I actually saw Styx with REO Speedwagon and Loverboy about 3 years ago up there. And I don't know, maybe because it wasn't so hot or whatever, but much bigger crowd for that show, even though essentially two of the bands were kind of the same. Just throwing Loverboy in place of Don Felder. But and there was like probably easily 20,000 people there that night. Last night, maybe half that, right? So maybe about 10,000 people there. The lawn was fairly, I wouldn't say empty, but not as cramped as I've seen it for some other shows there. But in the amphitheater, pretty packed, if not sold out in there. So it's Don Felder opened up the show with a really good band. He had some really good players. This other guitar player was really, really good. And he played what you'd expect. I think he played about a 45-minute set, maybe 45, 50 minutes. A whole bunch of Eagles tunes. One song off his new album, which I like quite a bit. And, of course, heavy metal from the heavy metal soundtrack, which was kind of cool to hear. But, yeah, he played, One of These Nights and Taking It Easy and Already Gone and Heartache Tonight, Long Run, Hotel California, Life in the Fast Lane. I mean, all what you'd expect from the Eagles hits that feature a lot of his, smoking guitar playing. And he sang lead vocals on everything. I think it sounds pretty good for a guy who's 77 years old. I was very entertained by his set. I thought it was really good. And it's great to hear some of these Eagles songs. And I've always loved his guitar playing. And like when I saw the Eagles on, one of their more recent reunion shows, what I always felt was missing was Don Felder. Because along with Joe Walsh, I mean, those two, what a great guitar team. And Felder's guitar playing, I always thought was very tasty and melodic. Great player. So I really enjoyed his set. And the fans were very, very appreciative of it and really seemed to get into it. Those Eagles songs are classics. They are. And he played on all of them. So very cool. So that was the opening band of the night. And then we have the Kevin Cronin Band. So many of you probably know that there was all these legal issues going on with I think Bruce Hall, the bass player, didn't want to tour or unable to tour, and Kevin still and some of the other guys in the band still wanted to go out and play. There was a battle over the name of the band, and obviously we know Kevin Cronin is not an original founding member of the band, so could not go out under the name of REO Speedwagon without Bruce's consent. And so he just decided to take half the band and go out and tour as the Kevin Cronin Band, playing all REO Speedwagon stuff, right? So that's kind of, I know a lot of people are down on that, but I will say the band is really good. I mean, you got Dave Amato and Brian Hitt, guitar player and drummer, who have been in REO for 30 some odd years. You got keyboard player Derek Hilland, and a nice surprise, Matt Bissonette on bass. That was the band last night. And you know what? They played all of High Infidelity, the 1981 Smash album. They played it from start to finish. That was kind of cool seeing that played in its entirety. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've seen REO many times, but I don't think I've ever seen that to my knowledge. And cool to hear some of those deeper cuts, I think, for the first time live. Because I saw REO on the High Infidelity tour back in the day. And I don't remember them playing a bunch of those songs. But so a lot of those are favorites, Ticket on the Run and, Don't Let 'Em Go. And, of course, You Keep On Loving You and, all the In Your Letter and all that sort of stuff. Tough Guys was really cool. And after that, they played a selection of favorites. So they played, I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. They played Riding the Storm Out, which was great. And a couple other, their hit songs, right? Roll It to Changes was the closer, which was fantastic. Keep Pushing was one of my favorite songs of the night. That was just so good. Great to hear that live. It's such a barnstorming track. So cool that we got some of the, I Can't Fight This Feeling notwithstanding. I mean, it's fine for what it is. But the rest of the encore stuff was all like rockers, really, really good stuff. So yeah, and the people were, the crowd was totally into it. Totally into it. And it's funny, and I said this the last time I saw REO, I thought that, Kevin's vocals aren't quite what they used to be. And then like the first song or two, he sounded a little rough at this show, and then he just kind of settled in and he sounded fine throughout the rest of the night. And the band is great. That guitar player is just, Amato is just really good. He does a really good job of channeling like the Gary Richrath, Gibson Les Paul tone and all the solos and things like that. So that was fun. They played, I don't know, about an hour, maybe just over an hour, something like that. And then about 9:30, so that was from 8 to 9-ish. And then about 9:30, maybe 9:15, something like that, 9:10. And then at 9:30, Styx came on, and they played all of The Grand Illusion and then a host of other tracks. So I've seen this band play, well, not quite exactly this lineup. So of course you got James Young, JY, founding member on guitars, lead and backing vocals. You got Tommy Shaw, guitars, lead and backing vocals. Todd Sucherman on drums. Lawrence Gowan, keyboards, lead and backing vocals. Will Ivankovich on guitars, backing vocals. Of course, Will, their producer and songwriter of the last 3 albums. Now he's a full-time member of the band. And Terry Gowan on bass and backing vocals. That's Lawrence's younger brother. And Chuck Pinozzo, for the first time that I've seen him in quite a long time, was not present last night. Usually he comes out and plays like half the set or thereabouts on bass, but he did not show up last night. So they played an amazing set. I always enjoy seeing Styx live, and I think this lineup is just does a great job playing all the classics and playing some of the new, more recent stuff. So last night they played all of Grand Illusion. So of course you got all the staples, title track, Fooling Yourself, Superstars, Come Sail Away, which of course got everybody going, and then side 2, Miss America. And Man in the Wilderness was so good. I think to me, Man in the Wilderness just stole the whole evening. Tommy Shaw is a freak of nature. He is a freak of nature. He still sings so amazing. And he has become, in more recent years, it was really evident last night, he has become like the lead guitar player of the band. It seems to me like JY is kind of like just taking a step back. He's just kind of happy to be there, and he's the oldest guy in the band, and he when he does play some solos, of course he rips because he's amazing. But Tommy has become like the main guy in the band, and especially on the guitar front, whether he's playing acoustic guitar or electric guitar, and did a lot of the leads last night. But man, was he singing amazingly on Man in the Wilderness. So good and playing great. And Castle Walls was great, and the finale was great. Just all good. And then of course they played some stuff from Paradise, the Rock in the Paradise they played, which was terrific. The light show was really good. They had all the screens behind and all sorts of fun stuff. They played Too Much Time on My Hands, which went over really, really well. It's a great sing-along song. They did, of course, Blue Collar Man and Renegade and Mr. Roboto. The Best of Times they played. I'm trying to think, what else am I missing? God, I know I must be missing another song or two. Anyway, they played a whole bunch of other Styx. Oh, they played a track off the new album, the lead single off the new album, which was great, and folks were very appreciative of it, and great to see them selling the CD and stuff there too. So all in all, I think Styx sounded great. They were all singing great. Lawrence Gowan is such a performer, and his voice is amazing live, and him and Tommy are really the focal point of the show now. So, but it was great to see JY sing Miss America, because the last couple of times I've seen them, he's been kind of like, not singing any songs and just playing the occasional lead guitar and doing the rhythm guitar and stuff like that. So it was great to see him kind of break out during Miss America and add some little heavy metal to the show, right? But all in all, they looked great, they sounded great, the sound was really good, every song was flawless, and and I just can't get over how good Tommy Shaw is still at this age, 70 or 70-something years old, right? Just looks great, sounds great, voice is great, guitar playing's great. Just Todd, what a drummer. The whole band is just so talented, and they really, really bring it. So, we miss Dennis, but that ship has sailed. So I don't get hung up on that. Dennis DeYoung rules, but they've moved on a long time ago. So a great show, really enjoyable show. All three bands were really, really good, and it's always great to see Styx again. I was there singing along with every song. It was just loads of fun. So it was good to hang out. Good to see Kyle Hommel. Hung out with Kyle the whole night, so it was good to see him there at the show. And, well worth the 4 hours spent on the road coming and going. So I think it was really good. And it was a lovely evening in Saratoga, even though a bit hot early on. We had seats up top inside the amphitheater, and thinking to get out of the sun, it's probably the best thing for it in mid-August, early August, right? But as it turns out, it was really hot and humid. There was no breeze, so it was like an oven inside the pavilion. So like after Kevin Cronin's set, we decided to go watch the rest of the show from the lawn, and we went all the way down to the edge of the lawn where the lawn and the amphitheater meets. Perfect view of the stage. We were not that far away, and we had a little bit of a breeze, and that's how we enjoyed the rest of the show. So it was pretty cool. So that was the show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options, all down below. Thanks in advance, folks. Greatly appreciated, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pardo. Thanks for watching. Take care.